Yo, I'm Matthew Shblavitz, here with NYC Metal Scene. I'm here with Kyle from Engorge. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good to see you.
Man, it's been a long time. So you guys, you're back here on the East Coast. I believe this is your 4th full-length LP coming out in 7 years. Wow, 9th. That's 9th. He's holding up 9 fingers, people. What was the driving force for putting out this latest full-length?
Having worked with Jim Rome, and Matt Dillon, we decided that it was time. It took Matt. This is kind of like Matt's baby, this album.
Right.
So it took him a little while to put it together.
Yeah.
And we finally, we waited, and we finally put it together, and then Jim put his spin on it.
Right.
It's what was basically what turned into what it is now.
Right.
So so it took about 4 years for Matt to actually get it together.
4 years, damn. So we're looking forward to that. And I believe the album is called Demonic Omnipotent Barbarism, I believe.
Demonic Omnipotent Barbarism.
Okay, there you go. So be on the lookout for that. And let me ask you this. You were originally from New Jersey, now you moved out to the West Coast. What are some of the differences in the scene between the East Coast or the West Coast? Or is it kind of the same, or if there's any differences? Or?
It's they always say the grass is greener on the other side.
Right.
West Coast, there's more of a following as far as like the mainstream is concerned.
Yeah.
Not so much for the underground.
Right.
But the West Coast has what they call the satanic Hispanics. They support just about every show that comes through. They make up the large portion of the West Coast scene.
Right.
So, whereas over here, it can be a bit segregated sometimes over here. Over there, everybody supports everything when it comes through.
Nice. And one final question for Kyle of Engorge. Check out their new album. You've ran KEP Productions. Do you still run that? You've ran that for now, at least since 1994. KEP Productions. Let me ask you this: since you've been running 95, how has the music scene, specifically the metal scene, evolved in your eyes since 1994 until now, 2012?
I'm speaking with a few friends in the area.
Heading to LaGuardia. We're in Brooklyn right now, just to let you know. Engorge is playing tonight at the Engorge. It's like we're at Shea Stadium. Excuse me, City Field.
We all can agree that late 80s, early 90s to the mid 90s was probably the pinnacle, the highlight of our genre of music.
Right.
So now it's dropped off slightly for the underground.
Yeah.
But not so much more like nice.
People in front of the club over there.
Good time.
There you go.
Not so much for the bigger bands.
Right,
per se,
yeah.
But sometimes even the bigger bands are struggling. So I would say that the level of support for the underground is kind of waning to a certain degree.
Yeah.
So in that regard, it can be one of those things where you find yourself, ice skating uphill.
Yeah.
When it comes to trying to do something.
Right. Yeah. So it's although the one thing I have noticed in New York City, back in the 90s and early 2000s, there was a great club, Castle Heights, over there in Queens. But it seems to be like there's a few more clubs popping open, like St. Vitus, the Acheron, that support this genre of music a little more. So in that regard, it's nice to see. So, all right. So Kyle, thanks a lot for coming down. Engorge, playing tonight. Keep an eye out for the new album. NYC Metal Scene. Yeah!